Hello, and welcome to the Academy of the Magical Art. My name is Iana Rain, and blessed Yule. In my Yule video, I talked about doing a spell for peace and harmony, and we were going to do candle magic. So I'm going to kind of briefly run over a little bit about how you go about doing that. And you have to forgive me for my tardiness, and also I have a little bit of a cold going on. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is candles and candle magic. Candles have been used for centuries in spells and ritual. It's believed that candles can absorb energy and then release that energy when you burn them. The color of the candle is also very important because it has correspondence with specific vibrations and energy. So when you do any kind of candle magic or spell work, you want to make sure that you have the proper color for the correspondences that you're using. Okay, so with that being said, what you want to do for your altar is just some ideas. Is using some evergreen boughs, especially for Yule. That's important. The color of your altar cloth, you should use any kind of cool colors or colors associated with winter, such as blue, silver. Candles, if you're not doing a specific candle spell, which we are going to do, you would also work with specific colors like gold, silver, white, green, such as that. Some people choose large pillar candles, and what they do is they will inscribe a symbol with intention on it inside the candle, as well as using some oils to anoint them. And we will be doing a little bit of that in this also. Also, something that you might want to put on your altar is maybe some fruits and nuts that can be later set out for offering. Some oils that you may use to anoint your candle that would be good for what this purpose of the spell is would be lavender, sweet orange, rosemary, ylang-ylang, and bergamot. You can mix all of those or you can use them individually. What we want to do now is, after you have your altar set up, the things that you're going to need for this spell are a candle, some salt, some sage, incense, maybe some of these oils that I had mentioned, wooden matchsticks or matches in general, or if you have another candle that's already burning, you would take that flame and transfer it in for this magic. If you have to use a lighter, it's not preferred, but if necessary, you can give it purpose. It's because of the chemicals of the butane that are added into it. It's not natural. So what we want to do is we want to create a sacred space. And we do that by smudging. And also, I have some shamanism in my background, and it's Peruvian shamanism. And I'm nationally certified underneath this Four Winds Society. So what I do when I open sacred space is there's a saying for the sacred space, and you can find that on a muany-ki website. And I don't expect you to all absorb this right away. But this is just what I do. Any kind of creation of sacred space is definitely necessary for this. This is my preference. And so how it starts is you call to the south, to the winds of the south, great serpent, wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us to shed the past away like you shed your skin, to walk softly on this earth. Teach us the beautiful way. Ho. To the west, to the winds of the west, Mother Jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace, to live impeccably. Show us the way beyond death. Ho. To the north, to the winds of the north, hummingbird, grandmothers and grandfathers, ancient ones, come and warm your hands by our fire. Whisper to us in the wind. We honor you, all who have come before us and all who will come after us, our children and our children's children. Ho. To the east, to the winds of the east, great eagle, condor, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Keep us under your wing. Show us the mountains we only dare to dream of. Teach us to fly wing to wing on the Great Spirit. Ho. Mother Earth, we gather for the healing for all of your children, the stone people, the plant people, the four-legged, the two-legged, the creepy crawlers, the finned, the furred, the winged ones, and all of our relations. Ho. Father, Son, Great-Grandfather Spirit, Father, Son, Grandmother Moon, to the star nations, Great Spirit, you who are known by 1,000 names, and you who are unnamed one, thank you for being and bringing us together, and to allow us to sing a song of life. Ho. Okay, so now that you have your sacred space set up and your altar set up, I myself have chosen a violet candle. You can use violet or pink or white. Violet is for wisdom and tranquility. It also is representing magic, and it's a cross between like a purpley pink color. The color pink is for soothing and nurturing love, and white is spirit, peace, and purity. You can choose whatever kind of candle you prefer, whatever vibrates with you. So those are the candles that I would choose. Also, the violet is also associated with the crown chakra. So when you have your altar set up, you can set it up however you want. You're going to take a little bit of that salt and you're going to put it in a flat dish, because later on, when we're actually doing some invoking, you're going to draw a pentagram in that. So what we want to do is we want to take our candle and you want to sit with that candle and give it some intention. Now, this is going to be a spell for peace and harmony. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that candle and we're going to have that dish of salt. We're going to take and have some lavender incense or some lavender oil, and you're going to anoint this candle with intention. And you can use any kind of symbols, anything that you choose. This is definitely where you can put your own spin on things, and I encourage that, because this needs to come from the heart. This needs to be your intention. What it is that you are pushing forward for this, what it is that you're manifesting, what you are trying to create, and the vibrations you are putting off. So whatever it is that you feel that you need to put in there, you can look some symbols up. Just kind of follow your intuition on that. So what you want to do is anoint your candle, and you're going to hold that candle in both of your hands, and your intention is going to go into this candle. So what you want to do for this is pour that intention of harmony and peace and love, and pour that into this candle, and just really concentrate on that. After you dedicate your candle and pour your intention into it, you want to light the incense, and you want to breathe very deeply and take the energy of that incense in, and you want to set your candle up, and you go ahead and take some deep breaths in and out and create that calmness and that intention. Then what you want to do is light your candle. You need to draw a pentacle into the salt, and you're going to repeat what I'm going to tell you 9 times. And why we're using the number 9 is because 9 is 3 times 3, and it's also the number of completion and the number of magic. So we want to go ahead and use that for manifestation on this. So what you want to do when you're ready and you've built up that energy by taking those deep cleansing breaths and concentrating on your candle, you want to repeat this 9 times. By air, fire, water, earth, and spirit, hear my prayer. All those who hear it, let there be peace and let there be harmony. Blessed be, wild and free. And you say this 9 times, and you breathe deep with intention and focus and set that energy. After you're done with that, you want to envision this as it has already taken place, and know that all is right and all is perfect in a divine way. You give gratitude for all of the sacred space and the deities that you've called in for the sacred space. You give gratitude for the energies that have attended, and gratitude for basically anything that you would like to give gratitude for. And now some people choose to leave the candles burn until they extinguish themselves. If you do so, I highly recommend fire safety, always first. And when you want to extinguish the candle, if that's what you choose to do, you never want to blow it out. You always want to use a candle snuffer, or you can wet your fingers. You can use a little bit of salt, anything that looks like, silver prongs, any kind of thong, any kind of magical tool. That's a proper way to extinguish it, because when you're blowing it out, you are pushing your essence through and over the flame. So that's not recommended. That's how I feel about it anyway. Everybody has their own perception. So after you give gratitude and you give thanks and you set your intentions and you feel like everything has been set, you go ahead and close your sacred space and you clean up what you have created on your altar if you so choose. That is a pretty simple rundown of a spell for harmony and peace. Again, candles vary. You can use, preferably unscented candles. Set up your altar how you prefer to set up your altar. This is something that is supposed to be personal and individual for you. I hope that this is helpful, and I hope you have a blessed Yule and a wonderful new year. We will be working on putting out some more videos, and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining us at the Academy of the Magical Art. Again, my name is Iana Rain, and I send you with love and peace and harmony and prosperity. Namaste and blessed be.